Okay, I've begun recording and...
I'll start recording as well. Mine will take a second because it's slow and lazy.
Alright.
I'm recording in 3.
All right. Welcome back, all you cats and kittens, to Blades and Blasters rendition of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. This campaign is known as The Long Rest, pun intended. And our last session stopped about 3/4 of the way through because the night was getting long and there were some serious fights up ahead. But where we left off, the adventurers had fought through a fairly large dungeon in pursuit of a mage that they perceived to be their arch nemesis. Her name is what was her name? NPCs. Bad. Awen Lorana. In the bad men category. Awen is wielding powerful magics with deep in this dungeon. For ends, you know what, but it can't be good. And so we find ourselves back. You have just crossed that bridge and escaped the rock barely with your lives. And up ahead, you see a cavern that is large, but right within that cavern, a lumbering mass with a big belly, a hill giant. And here we are. Worst intro ever, but what the fuck, we don't give.
Oh, we're good.
All right.
Everything is great.
Take it away, cats and kittens.
Yeah, I think Elwyn was about to get their attention so we could ambush them.
Ah, yes.
That's right. So, I'll kick it off. I'm gonna climb up this little, these steps or something, ledge. A ramp of some sort. What is this?
I think that's just the cave entrance.
Oh, let's see.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk in here, look around. He's the only thing I see in here, and that big old fuck.
Yeah, so as Elwyn creeps forward, she sees gnawing on what looks to be a giant femur bone, this giant hill giant. Every once in a while, it dips the bone into this giant roaring bonfire that's in the center of the cavern. And to the north part of the cavern, you see a robed figure who now and again looks to the north and looks to the south.
Do you have a line of sight on either of these, like a straight shot?
Yes, both of them, though, because they're at a little bit of an elevation, would be at disadvantage from where you're at right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot at the acolyte and yell.
Cool. Give me a stealth check as you creep closer.
Oh, I'm trying to be caught.
Trying to be caught.
Yeah, distraction.
Got it. Roll initiative. Here, let me delete it from last time. Okay, good. Yeah, show up for some reason. Roll it again. I'll adjust your score to 22.
There you go.
No need.
Very strange. Why aren't you showing up?
I'm showing up.
They showed
It is
up
for
on
me
me.
now.
Yeah.
I had an issue like that the other night where certain people weren't showing up on my turn order.
Do you know why?
No idea.
Roll 20, perhaps.
I'll just refresh the screen. That's what I'll do.
We did have that last session, I think, when one of Ardens didn't show up. But just once.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I refreshed it, and there it is. Lo and behold. So, give me your shot, accompanied by excellent roleplay. That hits him.
So, 12 piercing damage on the acolyte, And I'm just gonna yell, "Hey, you!"
And it turns.
And I'll turn
and
around.
it just the crossbow bolt just thunk, right in this thing's neck, and blood spurts, and it just crumples to the ground.
Shit. Did the giant notice that, or?
Yes. Kind of turns towards you, and he rolls initiative as well.
Yeah. So I'll just flail my arms up in the air a bunch and run out. My
You
movement.
got the acolyte's attention.
Last thing he ever saw.
Let's see. I don't think I have to change my party because I haven't changed it from last time. XP add you one time. All right. So you run back in?
Out.
Yeah.
And you see me sprint in, crossbow in hands, like, all right, I killed one. The giant's coming out.
Yeah, you guys hear us. Giant kind of takes in one stride. He just comes down this big embankment, and the walls around you, like pebbles, kind of slide down from them as you can feel the tremors. Oh, I smell blood.
Arden, crouching behind his bush, mutters a quick prayer to Mara Chontia that they get through this.
All right, is that everybody?
Mhm.
You
I
said
think so.
descending. Oh, Elwyn, you're up again.
Oh. I'll just continue running then. I'll take my 30 and then I'll prepare a shot for when I see the giant. Take a shot.
And Heidi.
Heidi will do what she does best. She is going to retreat into this little bush there and hide.
Sweet. Give me a stealth check, please.
And I make them with advantage. $25.
Pretty damn well hidden. He's not going to see you with his passive perception. And Arden.
So Arden's going to stay where he is, but he's kind of peering through the foliage, and as soon as he sees a giant, he's going to firebolt it.
So he prepares his attack as well. Are you going to? I would count that shrub as a cover as well, if you'd like to do so.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, he'll probably sort of stand up to throw the firebolt, or get partly stand up, and then he'll duck down behind it again.
And that's the hill giant's turn. 40. So it lumbers through the underside of this cave, and you see its massive bulk kind of silhouetted in the archway. I smell intruders. And he raises his voice out. Intruders! Everyone inside! To arms! To arms! The great lady is nearly done with her magic. Oh. Can she see Elwyn? Probably can. You guys get to take your ready to actions if you'd like.
Cool. Yeah, Jaxus is going for a simple blast. If we all had time to do that ahead of time.
No, he's going to act. It'll only be the people that went in the initiative order thus far. So it'd be Arden and Elwyn.
still on that. Oh, no, hold on. Okay.
Yeah, so Ellen was trying to be cool. He tried shooting behind him at the giant where he knew it would be without turning around, like a no-scope. And didn't turn out well.
19 hits. 9 fire.
9 fire damage. Steps up, blasts it, and then ducks down again.
And Elwyn.
I rolled a 9.
You rolled 9, yeah. That actually hits him.
Oh, never mind. That
You
no
crit failed.
Nice.
Oh, it's a
Crit-
1. It's a
crit failed,
1.
it's a
That's-
one,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a miss. Okay, the hill giant is going to reach, like he slams his fist into the side of the cave and comes out this big hunk of rock. And he takes it and just hurls it at Elwyn.
Ooh.
Yeah,
16,
hits.
23.
Ooh.
This blasts into you, and you feel this trembling go across the bridge, and it shakes. Puny elf.
You see Elwyn fall to the ground a bit and pick himself up. Just got hit by a rock.
Jackson.
All right. Yeah, Jaxus will kind of pop out of the brush and go for an Eldritch Blast. Let's go for this. No. Well, that one misses.
That misses.
And the second one,
That hits.
that's a 7 force.
So he's getting pelted first by fire, and then with this blast of magic. Targus.
Yeah, Targus comes. Let's see if I can get there. Yes. Targus comes sprinting out of the bushes. And smashes in with his horns.
That's a hit. 7. Yeah, so your horns just lodge in its subcutaneous tissue, but he just kind of rotates his abdomen, it just like tears off, and you get covered with this kind of dark red blood. Elwyn, you're up again.
I'm gonna take another shot and yell, "It takes more than that to rock my world!" Obviously, win.
Oh my.
Amazing.
Jesus Christ.
It's not coming up.
It is
Oh,
12.
there you go.
It's it's kind of laggy. 12 hits.
4, 5, and then I'm gonna continue to sprint. Another 30 over here. Oh, it's lagging.
Yeah, it's just lagging. All right, Heidi.
Heidi is going to, I guess, attack from the bushes there, shooting a crossbow bolt into the side of this this giant. Once I find where it is. Yep. Or 6 Pearson.
Yeah, trying to nickel and dime this bastard, aren't you?
Hi.
For
Stick.
sure.
Sticks into his right shoulder.
Now does he see me? Or am I still hidden from him?
No, you popped up.
Ah. Alright, it's all you, Arden.
Okay, I think I'm just going to. I was trying to work out if he can reach me, but I think I'll just do the same. Pop up, firebolt, duck down again.
That's a hit. Ooh.
damage.
Yeah, this one hits him, and now like this takes a chunk out of his right shoulder and just catches on fire. And he's like, "Oh, you've made me angry, little man. Perhaps I come for you after I deal with this bovine pest."
Great.
Hill Giant will look at Gorgas and just take his giant club and try to bring it down on the beast's head.
No.
He ducks and just smashes into the stone right next to you, and he swings again.
Yes.
Oh no.
That one hits 23.
Gorgas gets slammed up against the wall, a gout of blood coming from his mouth, but lands on his feet and continues to go after the big beast.
Jaxus.
All right, going for another blast. Let's get him. 11 hit.
Does.
Alrighty. For 4. Yeah, we are rolling low on damage, aren't we?
You are.
Jesus.
And another one for 12. There we go. That's more like it.
That hits as well. Targets.
Second wind. I will go ahead and use that. So.
May the rolls be with you.
13.
Hey, that's not bad.
Nice.
And then I will go ahead and attack again.
Seven. And
You
blood
speak
starts-
slow, but move
Yeah.
even slower.
These will be the last words you speak, Minotaur. Elwyn.
So off in the distance, you can hear Elwyn yelling, but he's kind of far, so it's hard to make out what he's saying. And he takes a shot. 19
That hits.
for 8, and then I'm gonna move 15 feet and then go
Go what?
go on the ground, going prone.
There you go. Heidi then Ezra.
Heidi is going to take some steps back, not wanting to get into the actual physical fray of this, and she's going to shoot another crossbow bolt at this thing. Ugh,
That one misses.
darn. So the arrow just flies and just past the shoulder of this beast. Ah, shite! It's as big as a brick house, but unfortunately I missing it.
Arden.
Okay, so Arden's tactic seems to be working, so he's going to stick with it. He's not replying to the hill giant because he doesn't want to provoke it. So he's just going to, again, pop up. This time, before he pops up, he's going to make sure he's got his shield up. So he's holding that in one hand, and he's going to throw the firebolt with the other.
That's a hit. Oh, ow!
Oh.
Quit stinging me, little man.
And that's it.
Check something real quick here. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Now, I know we've done it kind of lots of sort of little wounds. It's
Mhm.
not look like it's
He's
slowing-
in pretty bad shape. He's bleeding all over the place. He's bleeding all over Targus.
Not as bad a shape as I'm about to
No.
be.
Oh no.
But what
You say that,
I'm
now he's
going
gonna
to
roll
do,
like a nat
actually,
20.
is he's going to take the disengage action, and he's going to move back to the top of this little cleft, and there he starts kind of pounding with his great club on the ground. He slams the fire with his great club, sending sparks into the air, and says, "Did you not hear me? Alert! Intruders!" And I want Targus Gorgus to make a lair effect roll off of the table roller.
Oh no.
The
Oh!
ground beneath you shakes as heavy feet thud behind you. Something wretched assaults your nostrils as you take in the form of a hideous troll that has emerged from one of the cracks in the cave. So what happens though is up from this cliff, there you see a green hand, and then kind of next to Jax, another green hand, and you see this foul-smelling hair emerge and this hideous visage as this thing makes itself known, and he's going to enter the initiative.
Oh shit!
Use your fire on it.
Yeah. Same tactic, different target.
That's the Jolly Green Giant gone Joe Exotic.
He wouldn't go this time because he just appeared. So it's Jax. It's his turn.
Alrighty, let me see. Ooh. We haven't hurt this thing yet. The question is, do I want to use that up on it? They don't count as human
Greg. He looks like old Greg.
I would say it doesn't count as human.
Pretty sure it doesn't count as humanoid.
No. Let's see.
I mean, he
Large giant. This giant.
Oh yeah, Jack's a separate category. Yeah, Jax will cast Armor Bag at this then. I think that's his best move. And the thing is, does it have range on me? Does it have reach?
Does it have reach?
I don't know if it can hit me from there or not.
I don't think it does. It would have this next turn anyway, though.
Okay, yeah. I'm just thinking in regards to Jaxus moving. But yeah, then Jaxus will go like so. Seeing as there's cover over here, he'll get behind that and cast Armor of Agathis on himself. Just in case. Boop.
Is that a cantrip or a spell?
Spell.
The sound effect won't even work now because stupid system.
Oh.
It came up on mine.
Yeah, I heard it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Strange.
maybe it's lagged for me. Whatever.
Weird.
Targus, you're up, son.
How dare you run from me! And then full sprint into the cave like a lunatic. I will use
You're at the base of this thing now, too.
good old Goring Rush. Take a dash action. I get to make a melee attack with my horns as a bonus.
That hits.
Hey, nice.
10.
Yep.
It actually, with that, you hit an artery or something. It just starts spurting blood, and it actually like falls to its knees and kind of stumbles down onto even ground with you. Oh, what is this? What is this crimson fluid that spurts from me so? I am perplexed. Elwyn.
I'm gonna use 15 feet of movement to stand up, take a shot at the troll. 21 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
For 13 piercing damage.
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
You can hear me yell something witty from behind, but it's very far, very drowned out.
And
I'm gonna go
Kenya.
prone again.
Nice. Heidi.
Oh, shit. Let's see. Well, I've got this. I guess I need to see how far this reaches. See if this works. 30-foot cone. I really don't want to use this. But we're gonna. No, I'll save it for now.
I know, right? I didn't want to use mine either, but I was like, I need defensive spells. These things are hitting too hard.
Not so much defensive, but
Well,
oh
so-
god, I guess I'll have
I
to.
only have 2 spells to cast.
I'll use
Defensive
yeah, I gotta shoot it. Hand crossbow, the troll, because it's right there.
Hits.
Her 7.
7. Not quite enough, but again, it sticks in its throat this time.
Yeah, she looks to Heidi, or sorry, Heidi looks to Jaxus and Ard, and there might be a chance we have to retreat.
Arden shakes his head and says, "We'd have to get past the troll. I don't like our chances. Maybe after we kill it."
Hey,
Yeah, Jaxus kind of grins. Well, if nothing else, we do have the river.
how we do?
Arden sort of like out the corner of his eye looks down at just how far it is down to the river and looks nervous.
30 feet down.
Yeah, about 19 damage.
Oh, we're fine.
That's if you don't hit the water. Well, I mean, even if you hit the water. I mean, it's not as bad from 30 foot, but if it were higher, that water would be like fucking concrete.
Yeah. 30 feet should be good. Anyway, Arden turns to the troll and he didn't really show any particular sort of personal feelings towards the giant, but with the troll, he's got a bit of a snarl as he casts his spell again, throws another firebolt at it, and just as he throws it, says, "Burn!"
You attacking the giant or the troll? Troll.
The troll. The troll. Oh, no.
Oh, you're fire.
Such good hit rolls, such bad damage.
Min rolls today, man.
Boy, oh
Ages.
boy.
Snarls at you.
And Arden, realizing how close he is to the troll, backs away. But he doesn't want to back behind Heidi, so
Oh.
he's back to here.
Thanks, Arden.
Meanwhile, Jax's first thing he did was get behind the bush, behind the other 2.
Yeah, Arden may be killed by chivalry.
Thanks, Arden.
The hill giant, locked in mortal combat with this minotaur, rears his club back and says, "I will smash you, even if I perish in this cave."
Oh,
Oh shit.
that's probably gonna do it.
18.
Ooh!
Roll the second one.
There you go.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
shit.
no.
Fuck.
Oh, shit.
God
Inside
damn.
the cave, you see this club repeatedly go up and down on Targus, just like breaking bones in his body as he goes down. The troll looks to his left and to his right, trying to decide which way he should go.
Arden's probably made himself a bit too much of a target because as Targus goes down, he sort of yells out, "No!"
Yeah, as that happens, the troll does charge through this brush. Since you're kind of on the other side of that, I will give him disadvantage on it, but he
Cool. I'll try
smells you.
and- Yeah, he tries to raise his shield and duck behind it.
Swipes at you with his claws. Another swipe comes.
Nice.
And he's just tearing up this brush, searching for you, and there's like leaves going everywhere. Heidi and Arden, they're just, you can smell this hideous thing, and he just that's it.
God damn it. I so
That was so
very
good.
wish I had taken the blast that pushes shit away so I could just knock everything off of here.
Oh, nice.
For now, though, I'll just blast. There's a 1.
Hits, yep.
Yay. For 6. And then
Uh-huh.
another one for... Ooh, that
That's
doesn't
a
hide
miss.
for him.
Nope. He's rolling poorly.
Yeah, alright.
Targus gets his death save.
Good start.
You feel it.
Counts as 2, doesn't it?
It
Yeah.
Oh
Yeesh.
boy. Good thing he has that
Yeah.
staff.
Getting flashbacks.
Right.
No.
He's got one.
Alwyn.
And 15 to
charge
stand
left
up.
on the staff, and you can destroy it.
Hey, idiot! Over here! You take a
Hit.
21 to hit.
Yep.
For 11. Then I will move another 10 and then throw myself prone. I don't know if you can hear me, but
Heidi.
Heidi. She's gonna do the ballsy thing. She looks to the other two. Handle this. I'm gonna see if I can get Targus. And she runs to the entrance of the cave. And looking towards the hill giant, she's gonna use fear.
Ooh.
So it's gotta make a DC 16 wisdom save.
Fear?
Fear.
All right. Here you go.
Uh-oh.
I doubt he'll make that. I think his wisdom is probably quite low.
No!
I knew the moment he said it.
Oh,
I knew the
I
moment
could
he
feel
said
it,
it.
yeah. I know, right? It's just that moment where it's the revelation of, oh, this is bad.
I'm not afraid of you, woman.
And Heidi, trying to conjure up whatever the hill giant fears most, probably soap and a bath, she realizes it didn't work and takes a step back and her eyes kind of widen. Shay, we gotta run.
Arden.
Okay, I'm just trying to see what the range is on Healing Word. Oh, it's 60 feet. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try and oops,
Yep, you can see him.
it won't let me cancel. I'm going to try and run over here. Oh, actually, can I do it from here then?
You can do it from there.
Yeah, I think you have range on
Oh,
it.
cool.
You
Then I
can
don't have
see-
to. I don't have
you
to turn my
can
back
see
on
the
the troll
corner.
in here.
That corner of that square, you
Yeah.
can see him.
Perfect. Okay, I am going to cast Healing Word on him then.
could probably also back away from that ledge, you know?
You're gonna get slapped
That's
off.
the next thing. But if I try it now and get hit, then I won't be able
Oh,
to.
you can
go.
move within his range as long as you don't leave 5 feet.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Let's move to there then. But yeah, I'll move to there. And then move away from him. And I'm going to cast Healing Word. There we go. So Arden kind of tries to kind of duck through the edge of this bush, and he's kind of circling the troll. Then covers himself with the shield, and with his other hands mutters a prayer to his goddess and reaches out in the direction of Targus. And you just see his hand glow for a second, and then Targus is healed slightly.
It's better than nothing. Do you hear that when I did that?
Yeah, I heard that.
No.
Is that
Oh,
in
man.
range? I don't want to be a stickler, but
It's Oh, he can move. He can move though, right? He can move a little closer.
Oh, if he wants to
He
take
could
opportunity
he
attack.
could take a swing from the troll.
But if he moves, so corner to corner. If he
If
moves
he's
to
here, then yeah.
if you move to here, then I'm getting exactly 60 feet to you.
Yeah.
No, from the corner of this square to the corner of yours, I'm getting 60 feet.
All these fucking
Uh,
lines, dude.
I
Lines.
know. I'm
That's
getting 65.
Barely.
Yeah.
But corner to corner, it would be. You remove a little bit. See, I get.
Everyone, get your pointers out. It's just-
Okay, I'm getting 65.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So I will move. I'll move. Like,
Taking a hit.
Oof.
Mad.
I have to. I have
right.
to.
Oh,
See
Arden.
see what the calls do.
Oh.
Oh,
12. Not bad.
I think I'm still up. Yeah. Oh, I was healed, so I am still up. Okay.
you're
so then
20.
I do.
But
I do
for
heal
that
Targus
brave
with
mood,
that.
you do get inspiration as your heart is lifted as you see Targus rise.
Cool. Thank you.
Just in
still
time for
fucking
the hill
hit
giant to go.
I Smash.
And I'm prone. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Hey, maybe he doesn't know you're up.
Yeah,
He
maybe
doesn't-
just go
he's
for
going
Heidi.
towards Heidi.
Just play
He's made his decision already,
Oh,
honestly.
good. Good call.
Opportunity swipe.
Help me.
Well, you ran towards him. You
I
you
was
were
trying
like,
to help.
I'm gonna be a hero. Jackson's sitting back here like, God
Hill
damn it!
giant.
What didn't we talk about this?
He did. I'm not wise, okay?
Neither is he. He's just.
Obviously.
Oh
Puts
man.
himself
Oh
in the
no.
cave. You're not going anywhere. And
Uh
takes his great club and swings it back.
Oh.
Crunch.
I'm gonna. Oh. That's brutal. I'm gonna use cutting words just to lower the fucking damage on that.
Okay.
Because I don't think I can lower it enough to not get hit. I think it's 1d8. Wait, let me double check. Let's see. Yeah, Bardic Inspiration, okay. Alright, -7. So 15, that's pretty good. Yeah, she, as it swings, it clips her in the side and she just says, I think your giant tits are getting in the way.
Well, I will use yours to suckle my sweetlings. Swings again.
oh my.
Oh, it hits.
Rip.
Oh no!
Oh, shit.
-1. Holy shit.
Oh.
I told you, woman.
Oh. Heidi falls onto the ground.
This seems very familiar. Ellen was right.
The troll keeps getting hit by this something across the bridge. Seeing the troll come this way, he just is going to go across the bridge and deal with that situation. Yeah, he dashes, and he uses keen smell to figure out where Elwyn is. I smelled an elf. Jaxus.
Yeah, Jaxus, frustrated with Heidi going down. The troll now out of his way, though. Damned fool. He charges up, keeping just a little bit of distance from the thing. As he charges up, and he'll go for a blast. For 16 force. And then...
He
Oh, he's dead. Okay, good.
falls. Yeah, you don't have to
Oh, I
use
do
the
have my second blast then. That goes towards the troll instead then.
He falls and just like eclipses the light of the cave. Nearly falls on Heidi's body.
Yeah, this massive blast just etches out from Jaxus into him, tearing away at his core. as he then turns and the second blast goes for the troll for 12 force.
Yep, that would hit. And hit 12. So he gets blasted in the back. Arrgh! Targus.
Shit. I guess I'll stand up and start heading towards where the troll is. I don't think not really a whole lot to do there. That'll be it.
Elwyn.
15 feet to get up. I'm gonna yell at the troll. That's right, fool! Come at me! I'm gonna run 15 feet away, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash another 30.
Oh, for Christ's sake, I'm an idiot. I forgot I have a spell for things like this.
Heidi.
Oh, death save. I'll have to go into my sheet.
Don't fail. Don't roll a 1.
I'll try. Haha.
Hey!
Hey.
Help me. Please.
Hardens up.
I'm just gonna
Okay,
switch to my shield.
Arden dashes across to her, which he can do. And if he can, he's going to reach inside his pack, grab his potion of healing, uncork it, and pour it down her throat. 2d4.
Heidi's back to 3 HP.
Thank you, Arden.
Arden looks greatly relieved when she sits up. At least opens her eyes, and he nods, and then, without spending any time on further words, he then turns and moves back over there to try and get a line of sight on this troll. He's aware that Elwyn's in danger.
Troll sees Elwyn dash away, and he's going to make a wisdom. Let's say it's he has to be to 15, okay? He does. Okay. Actually, he kind of looks across the bridge and sees Elwyn run into the cave. I'll be seeing you all later. And it runs down to the cliff and starts to crawl underneath the bridge. And soon he just, as trolls do, he just blends into the crags and disappears underneath the bridge. And end combat for now.
Alrighty.
Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna keep running, thinking it's chasing me. I'm gonna try to dive in that water. That was the plan.
Yeah, Jaxus, in the meanwhile, kind of looks over to Heidi. What were you thinking? Charging in after the thing like that?
I don't know. I just want to try and help Dargus.
Jaxus seems, not really quite disappointed, but conflicted as he just shakes his head a bit. Well, what do we do now? Neither of you are looking quite good. Elwyn seems to have run off.
Heidi, she uses one of her. Actually, looks to Targus first, and she uses Cure Wounds. On him first, so for 11. Looks back to Jaxus. I don't know if we can do this. I don't think we have the power at this point.
Well, I'm not quite sure we do. I have one more casting. I'm not sure my magic will hold up, depending on how many of them there are, seeing as the giant was calling for aid.
Exactly. And that sorceress is lurking down there somewhere.
but we don't know what she's doing. If we can at least interrupt her ritual, perhaps we can stop it.
And do what exactly to interrupt it? She is talking. She'll heal herself as well.
Well,
I don't-
I'll be damned if I know.
I don't want to give up on the people that are relying on us, but it does them no good if we die here either and still fail.
That's
I'm
true.
torn.
Hmm.
Yeah. Strangely, Arden can't make up his mind what to do.
I intend to go on regardless. When you say something, you must do it. We said we would do it.
I'd rather not
I
rush.
think it's best if we at least try to interrupt her ritual and then flee. If we can at least do that, we can perhaps buy ourselves time.
Very well.
I don't know how we're gonna interrupt it.
I don't know either. But, well, perhaps the bird will be of use yet. As Harrow, and he, the bird that's kind of been up till now, kind of perched on his shoulder and stuff, keeping quiet, craws as he'll send it out to kind of scout ahead and link his senses with it, so he can see through it. At
Has the
least we
elf
have-
run back to the hamlet?
Perhaps.
I don't think so.
I'll see if I can get a look with Harrow. In the meanwhile, perhaps check if he's gone or hidden himself in a crevice somewhere. Keep an eye out for that troll as well.
We can try sneaking across the bridge and
Arden's going to move across over to here and try and get a line of sight on the bridge, and he's going to try and peer underneath it, see if he can see the troll.
Yeah. And Jax is going to kind of go over to this bush here, pretty much, and cast Minor Illusion over the area to basically make it look like there's another bush there where he is, pretty much, so he's inside it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll send Harrow out, linking his senses to scout ahead.
And as that happens, kind of you guys can see you're all kind of hidden now, but you can see 4 people arrived in the chamber. 3 of them have that familiar to you by now regalia of this dragon cult regalia on, and there's another 4th figure in a crimson robe, and they kind of rush into the area. Their weapons are drawn, and they see the giant slain in the doorway, and they stop, reconsidering for a minute. But before we move on, we go over towards Elwyn. We find Elwyn dashing through the tunnels on either side of him. On either side of him, there's orange illuminations coming from everywhere and nowhere at once, and his boots are going along the sandy floor. And eventually, he breaks into this cavern. And does he dive into the water?
Yeah, that was the intention. We're gonna try to ditch the troll in the water.
Yeah, so tell me what it looks like as you kind of splash into the water.
So the entire time he's yelling out insults, thinking the troll is chasing him, and he gets to the pool and he just jumps in. You know, not the perfect form, but he's trying to look graceful about it. And he dives in, and if it's just normal water, he'll just hang around there under for as long as he can until he has to go up for breath.
Mm-hmm. And you do, as you dash in, like this, all this treasure's in around, you see that the floor, this pool, is just covered with gold coins as you dive in. And something in particular catches your eye, like a shiny diamond type of material, and it's glowing with a faint blue light.
Yeah, fuck it. We're down here. We're waiting for that troll. We'll swim towards.
And you reach down through the coins and start to tug and give me a D5 roll.
One.
So you pull it up, and it's this armor that seems to have resisted any sort of corrosion. It is a +1 studded leather armor, and it's kind of adorned with like these tiny studded diamonds about the collar and the kind of shape of 2 dragons at doing battle.
Neat. He'll bring that to the surface and he'll look around. He'll start swinging his rapier wildly, but realizes that the troll isn't there, so he'll climb out the pool.
Yep.
Takes a deep breath. And he looks over what he just pulled out. And he'll carry it for now. He begins cautiously heading back towards the other.
And the scene's, just a few minutes, the scene switches back over to across the bridge as these cultists are kind of scouring the area looking for y'all.
I guess Jax is kind of remaining in his illusion. And once he sees those things, he calls Harrow back out to kind of perch above the entrance of the cavern. As his mind kind of reaches out to the others. Well, what do we want to do then? Ambush them?
We can't actually respond.
They have to talk to you.
Yeah, we have to talk to you.
Arden will just mime a sort of shh. That's his response.
Heidi.
Puts his fingers to his lips.
Yeah, she just
It
shakes her
does
head.
say you can communicate telepathically. It doesn't say it's one way.
It's one way, dude.
It's one way.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, lame.
Yeah, Heidi just shakes her head.
As this starts to happen, the cultists just kind of get closer and closer to where the giant lays. And at around this time, Elwyn would emerge from the cave on the other side of the bridge.
Is Tarkus hiding, or?
I'm assuming I'm behind the body of the giant.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll look around. We don't see a troll, so we're worried. And
Yeah,
do
you'll
we
see
see
her
my
probably-
companion?
Probably not. They're all hidden.
Oh
You
God!
might see Targus leaned up against the fat, bloody body of a.
I'll tell you what.
giant.
Can I do a roll so I see any of?
I'm gonna see how high my stealth is.
Perception.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jax is inside an illusion, so you'd have to check the illusion to see.
There's a-
14.
I think Arden would be visible from where you are. He's behind that bush from where the cave is, but he's open from where you are.
Yeah, we'll have like a mini panic attack. Like, oh God, so are they all dead? No way! We'll see Arden just sort of crouching in a.
Arden will look around and frantically mime the kind of shh motion again. And will kind of like point towards the cave, and then again put his finger to his lips.
We'll take the cue. We'll switch back to the crossbow instead of the shield, and then we'll go.
If one of them creeps around the giant in a manner in which I can try to grab them, then I will. But otherwise, Targus is just waiting for the others to make a move, since he's a bit outnumbered here.
Yeah, they creep closer and closer and closer. And eventually you can smell them, you can hear them, you can see them. Targus. And one of the cultists kind of steps over the giant. And he's going to, why don't you make me your stealth?
Sure. Oh my god, okay. That's a nat 20.
That beats his passive perception. So he continues walking out to the clearing.
Oh, I'm grabbing him if he walks by me.
Yeah, he walks by then. He walks by.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a grab. Come here! And then grab him around his neck.
And the other one see you do that and goes, "There's one of them. Go!" All right. Battle music, Mrs. Bard.
Yes. Oh, wait 1 sec.
And 500 XP split between everybody since Heidi's doing the music for tonight.
Yay.
Oh, I should give you XP for that troll too. All right, initiative, son. Sons and daughters.
Oof.
It's good that Targus is going first.
Targus.
I'm going for the grab.
Red Bull.
Full grab. Athletics. Oh my god. That's a net one.
Oh shit.
They got any kind of advantage for being sneaky about it? I guess I'll try to leverage that.
You scream, "Get over here!" You gave.
Yeah, but I was right by,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
right on him.
You're right behind him, so I would give him a disadvantage on it. Athletics, skills, athletics, right?
I mean, if he gets disadvantage, unless he also crit fails, I'm still fucked.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh.
No, he beats it.
Oh,
On
yeah.
that one.
How does he beat it?
I rolled a natural 1.
I don't
That
think
one always
matters what
fails.
Skill checks.
Oh, he rolled a 2.
Oh,
It does
yeah,
always.
yeah. It's because the macro doesn't highlight it in red. So, yeah, you grab for him. You just kind of sidesteps.
I guess I'll just action surge and try to grab him again. Since if I don't, I'm going to die. So
Just
yeah,
kill him.
action surge, and well, I'm gonna use him as a human shield, so
All right, roll again.
that's better.
Yeah,
hey.
he's gonna fail this, I'm sure.
Don't say
Stop
that.
saying that.
So you do
Yes.
grab him. You
So
do grab
Targus grabs him, and then I'm gonna put him between me and the other ones,
him. Mhm.
and I can move him along with me at half of my speed. So I'm just gonna start kind of dragging him backwards about 15 feet.
Nice. This cultist here, he kind of pursues you. After them! I'm going to count this as difficult terrain 1 as they go over the body. So he can make it to only here. And the other cultist, the same. He can make it to only here. And Jaxus is up.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. As they kind of come out of there, Jaxus is going to. Man, they are lined up perfect. But yeah, I might as well go for it. He'll kind of burst forth from the illusory brush and use his breath weapon. Where is it? Here we go. So both of 6 at both of them, they both have to make Dex save to pass.
Dex
I think
save?
the DC is 12 now as well, because that was old.
So it takes 3.
Yep, that one takes 3.
And this one takes 3.
3 as well. Yep. 3 acid to both. And then Jaxus kind of dashes back behind this sturdier brush. Give himself a bit of cover. Yeah.
Arden.
Just going to check the distance here. Okay, Arden is going to do something might well turn out to be suicidal. He's going to dash right. He knows that Targus is badly injured, so he wants to take some of the heat off him. So he dashes right in the middle there.
Ooh.
And he casts Word of Radiance. Which is cantrip.
Ooh.
I can find it. But it basically does 1d6 to everything near him. So I have to see, do I get a save? Can't see it. Spells. Radiance. They get a Constitution save, which will be con save DC 13, or they'll take D6. So I'll roll the D6 and you can.
All right, 3. Con. He passes. He fails. He takes 3. My eyes! You're so bright! He fails.
Feel the power of the gods.
Elwyn Turfy.
Yep, 15 to get up, move 15 forward, take a shot. I'll try to angle it so I don't hit Targus.
Oh god, you guys!
Hey, it's pretty good.
So that's your turn, right?
Yeah.
Heidi.
Heidi is gonna shoot at one of them not being grabbed currently.
Like this
From
one
the
here.
shadows, yeah. Probably the one that's directly like here, because I can barely see that one, so that
Okay,
one.
okay.
So shooting from the shadows, she'll fire.
11? Hits. Exactly.
Oh. For 5.
Don't. Ah! Collapses in a heap.
And she's going to run back here. Oh no. You okay there, Elwyn?
You sure you don't want to stay in cover?
Hey Heidi, you're looking well.
Good enough.
Cold Fanatic is going to.
I had forgotten him.
Yeah, he can't get all the way across the difficult terrain. Get to here.
Well, then again, he wasn't visible to Arden, so Arden wouldn't have been able to take that into account anyway.
Back. And let's see if he can reach
What?
Heidi.
Why?
65.
Is it because I'm the mayor?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waving at you, you
Oh,
get
awesome.
shot from behind.
That air of authority.
Let's see what the reach. 60 feet. Oh,
Oh.
can't reach it.
Oh my.
Glad I moved.
See, now you're not getting held like you want to be held. So
Oh.
I know.
I get held back at camp. It's fine. Ellen.
Oh shit. Wow.
He casts a spiritual weapon behind Heidi and it attacks. Oh, no, that's 60 feet too. Never mind. can't do that.
yeah, buddy.
Well, he can, yeah, I mean, he can because
Yeah.
he could
In
spawn
front
right
of
there.
her. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause that's within 60
Oh, thanks.
feet.
Yeah. Well, he
And the
misses
weapon
anyhow.
would be within 5.
Swings wildly. I'm ready.
So here's the sword I always use for it.
And everyone knows his fucking spell.
It's a good spell.
Apparently.
Like
The
Skyrim VR,
cultist
it's just waggling it. at you.
Targus, he tries to break free of the grapple.
Ooh.
Yeah, just straight athletics.
Fucking stop it.
Fucking hell.
Oh.
All right, he receives a tight hug from Targus.
Yes,
He's unable to break free.
The hardest of bugs.
Slay him! Slay him where he stands. And Targus, it's your turn.
Oh. Well, I'd hate to get rid of my human shield, but he's kind of in my way, so I am going to try to go ahead and hold him just a little bit further away as I try to gore him to death.
Oh my god, I can just imagine you impaling his head on your horn and just leaving him dangling there.
$15 hit.
15 hits,
Sick.
Ooh.
6 damage, and which one is it? The one you're holding?
Yeah.
It kills him.
Yeah, so Targus just kind of brings his head back. Not so much of a goring as it is just a really hard headbutt with some horn action, but just smashes him and then throws him to the side. And I'll use my movement to rush in and try to get both of their attentions. Arden, not to be outdone.
The cultist sees you rushing in. As you as you dash by, he attacks you with his scimitar. 20.
Jesus, yeah.
Fuck. Oh no. Oh no, Heidi healed you more, didn't she? Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I was like, that's exactly.
It cuts across Targus's bicep, opening up. He has many cuts and bruises. Everything hurts. He's just running on adrenaline at this point.
Jaxus.
Arden yells out, Jaxus, kill these bastards!
Yeah, Jaxus will, from behind the cover of the brush, launch out a couple of blasts. Ashing for this one first, the one closest to him. For 11 force.
That kills it. That kills him.
Alright, and then they'll launch the second one towards the other cultist that hit.
Second one hits as well.
Alright, for 10 force.
Got it.
Yeah. As he
Arden.
kind of roars out, launching those blasts out towards them.
Okay, Arden is going to move around a little bit, just circle around a little bit here if he can. And then try and firebolt that cult fanatic. Actually, maybe. Actually, no. He's going to ray of frost. He's going to ray of frost the cult fanatic, just in case he decides to run
Nice. Shit.
or not.
That misses. Mr. Elf.
I see this weapon spawn behind Heidi, so I'm gonna take some movement. That's 15 to get to her. I'm gonna shove her out of the way, 5 feet.
Oh,
Or, grab her hand and move her.
Ah!
I guess you can resist if you really want to, but
no.
yeah.
Ah,
So move 5 feet. This
getting
way.
shoved.
And then I'm gonna use the remaining of my movement to get around there.
What?
Heidi, you're up.
Oh, alright, well. I think you'll win. And
Be
she's...
careful.
I'm not trying to cast spells at myself. And she'll fire another hand crossbow bolts at this cult fanatic.
13. Yes. Hits.
5.
Tears through his robe. You can see a darker crimson bloom beneath the crimson of his dress.
And taking, I think, a leaflet out of Elwyn's, she sprints by him and just dives into cover. Just prone. Into the bush.
Cult fanatic says, "It is too late. The lady has opened a portal and will soon be the minister of power that you have never imagined. Died here and wrought into the earth, Minotaur." And he lays his hands on the Minotaur.
Oh.
No, I say.
No?
He has to make a melee attack to hit him, right?
Hmm.
Yep. Ah! He pushes his arms away. As a bonus action, the sword can move and attack. I wonder if it can just move or it can move and attack. Hang on a second. Spiritual weapon. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So it can. Goes towards Heidi.
Oh, shit. Even in the bush?
Yeah, I'll give you disadvantage.
Thank you.
But if you're prone,
Good thing.
wait,
Oh,
you said you were
fucking hell.
prone, right?
Pardon?
She didn't go prone. I think she just went into the bushes.
No, she went
No,
prone.
I went prone.
That means it's just the first roll. If it has
so you
disadvantage,
just got critted.
Aw, fuck.
Prone.
I thought it would help!
Yeah.
Because I
No,
can make
it
a
doesn't help
stealth
with
check.
melee.
Alright, go ahead. Fucking hit me.
It's not that bad.
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, pretty
It
bad
rolled
roll.
shit.
So 9 damage there.
Ah!
And it's Targus' turn.
Keep your filthy paws off me, whelp. And then I'm just gonna try to bully him. That's not bullying.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Nope, that misses.
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Now it's the machine gunner's turn.
I'm fine with taking the kills. That's
Please
okay
do.
with me. 14 hit.
14 does hit.
For 7 force damage.
All right.
Still up.
Yep,
Alright, and then the second one
that hits.
for 12 force damage.
And he goes down with that one.
Nice. Fucking Jax. Just the kill stealer.
I love
Cha-ching.
it.
You can't hear the cha-ching anymore, but
Oh no, I couldn't that time.
no, you can't. It's uploaded sound, so you probably
Oh.
can't hear it.
Shit. No. But yeah, Jax is seeing everyone else in dire straits for the most part, kind of reaches forward again, launching a couple of blasts, tearing into the thing, and just sending them down in a spray of ash and blood.
Yeah, and with that, you the combat ends and the cacophony of battle dies down. But instead, you hear a low hum from deeper inside the caves as this ritual, no doubt, gets closer and closer to being completed.
And Jax steps out. Well, what are we doing then? Either we need to go finish them, stop this from happening, or we need to leave now.
I am going. Leave if you wish.
Depending on where that portal goes, it is quite bad news.
Hard not
Wait.
removing that little marker. Just remember you have inspiration if you ever want to use
Yeah,
it.
I put it marked it on my character sheet. Thank you.
Cool.
are you okay, Heidi?
Arden calls out, Targus, don't go. Wait.
I'm still hurt, but
I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you.
it's alright. And when It's okay. Thank you, though.
And I'm gonna look down at my clothes, see that they're all torn up and bloodied, and then I'm gonna change clothes. Only takes a minute to doff and don, I think.
Why are you moist there, Edwin?
Well, actually, about that, I found this, and I'm taking off my shirt, but you see this dragon leather thing that I found? I said it was like it looks like the cult wear.
No, it doesn't look occultish. It looks like very ancient. Doesn't look evil at all. No, honestly, but around like where the breast comes down in the lapel of the thing or whatever, the collar, there are those designs of the two dragons intertwined.
I found this at the bottom of a pool.
Why were you in the pool?
I was trying to distract the troll. I thought it would chase me.
I think we should focus on other things right now. What are you doing there, Arden?
You can see Arden's fairly badly injured. He's still very weak as well. He looks quite frail, but he kind of gives you a sort of a nod. He's looking quite tight-lipped. He said, I have no healing magic left. I have a few cantrips. I can keep casting those as long as there's daylight, but no healing magic. And the staff, I think, can't take much more before it be destroyed.
Well, we don't have many options. Depending on where that portal goes, if she completes it, it may as well be the end. For all we know, she could summon an army.
Regardless
Yes,
of where it goes, you must make your decisions. I am going forward. Are the rest of you coming, or are you leaving?
I will not abandon you, Targus.
Well, I don't see much choice. Depending on what she conjures with that thing, it could be the end of this entire region, let alone the hamlet. We can't risk it.
And let us not tarry.
Yes, we need to stop this ritual before it can be completed. It feels like it's close to the end.
And before they depart, Heidi whips out the loot she was carrying and looks down to it. This might help before we go. And strums a chord there. And fallen in battle, struck by disease, nothing, from death into dream. In dark dwarven caverns, in bright elven trees, nothing to nothing, from death into dreams. On her black sky throne, the dead all she sees, nothing to nothing, from death into dream. There in the high place, the judgment is said, nothing to nothing, from death into dream. And she puts away the loot and hopefully gets healing.
And as she finishes her song, is as if the oppressive and dank air of the caves is pushed back. Each of you feels a lightness in your chest and some hope in your heart spring to life. And I'll give everybody inspiration. And
Nice.
I will give Arden a spell slot back
Oh,
Ooh.
cool. Thank you.
of your choice.
Great.
Healing.
I may as well make it a second level one then if I've got a choice. Thank you. Great, thanks.
Wait,
And Arden will look across to Heidi and said, "That was beautiful. Thank you."
Thank you. If
A
we're gonna
soothing
die,
melody.
if we're gonna die, we might as well go out with a song, eh?
I suppose so.
We're not gonna die, Heidi. We'll be fine.
Well, I'm not.
I choose to believe in you there, Drachus and Elwyn.
Well then, Targus, lead on.
Of course.
Is Arden still sickly? He's like an old man, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we don't have time for a
That's
full
so
rest.
weak.
I mean, a short rest.
No,
we-
Poor
Where's
Palpatine.
the where's the humming?
No time.
Give me 1 second. My
The humming. The humming's coming deeper inside the cave, this direction.
Heidi
Peter's
points
having
over
a
there.
heart attack.
Southwest.
I would go around if I had to for elevation's sake. But
And as you kind of walk through, you see that because of all the commotion you've caused, a lot of this caverns have kind of emptied out. As you look into a one of these this larger chamber, there's a bonfire there, and there are a lot of like sleeping pallets and supplies and that sort of thing.
Before we go too much further, I'll wait for Jaxus to catch up.
Yeah, I'm having issues with my computer. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Everything just crashed, basically.
Not again.
It's okay, Arden. I'll take
From
your
having
hand.
2 screens up at once. All the dynamic lighting, I think.
Elwyn is relentless.
I love Elwyn.
relentlessly elf sexual.
Yeah.
Not
But, you know,
pansexual.
Arden's, always tried to keep his distance, but he needs the help. Yeah, he'll take Elwyn's hand.
Don't
Try
worry.
to
Everything will
look
be
real.
okay.
Will it?
Still coming from the southwest?
Tries to
It's coming from the it's coming from the north. Now, Targus.
Yeah, just assume Jaxus is following
not
along.
too far
quietly.
ahead, go. Targus. Arden will call.
I can just move your token.
Roll
Time
for
is of the
reloading.
essence.
Aye, we got a weak one back here, though. We're all kind of injured here, Tarkus.
Is Heidi supposed to be up in the
It's louder and
top
louder.
left?
Nay. I'm behind Arden and Elwyn.
Can you see that?
No, I mean I'm moving your token. Your screen might not.
I am.
Oh, hey, I'm up here too! I deleted myself.
Seeing that, I'm gonna. Oh man,
Oh.
I'm gonna hit myself with some of this.
Arden takes a step into the cavern, looks across, sees this stone giant, and just kind of stops, gasps.
What is
So
it?
death it is. Very well.
Nay, we're not dying. I'm not dying.
Targets as you go forward, you see a giant gray-colored face like stone beast standing guard over a massive chamber. Behind him is the red glowing light of swirling flowing magma, and from behind him you can hear arcane muttering growing louder and softer, then louder and softer.
Oh god. Well, Targus, upon seeing that, turns. First person he sees is Arden. You all stop the sorcery. I will take care of the giant. And without waiting for a word, I'm
Oh no.
gonna go for the mega leap right at its head with jump.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Wow. Targus,
Uh,
no!
Just wait
He's
until-
hulking out.
Wait until Jaxus is back.
Yeah, that's fine. Everyone should see this nat one.
Target smash.
I have one spell slot left. It's
But
only
it'll be
one thing I'm
cool,
using
though.
for. Oh yeah. If you don't
Yeah,
fuck up.
fucking Goomba stomp him, dude.
I'm just No, I'm just gonna jump 54 feet and headbutt him.
Just ass pound him, dude. Just
Yeah, right in the ass. Just fuck him right now.
yeah. All right, go up his butt and we'll cast enlarge.
No one even has enlarged. None even have enlarged person yet. That wouldn't even work.
Well, Ant-Man this bitch, dude.
Pretend he's Thanos. So I'll shrink you and you can go up his butthole.
I'm looking through all the possibilities of this encounter. There are 14 million, and how many of them does Targus expand in this giant's ass? 1. This ain't it.
No, you just look across and Arden's just holding up a finger.
Sorry, you two.
Yes, I will wait back here. Yes.
I will sickly sweet back here. Mm.
Wow, the shade, he's right here.
I don't care.
It's not even gone.
I will shade at you forever.
Wow.
I need
He
a short
knows.
rest. Yes.
Fucking hell.
I only have 2 spares. Yeah.
I at least have the decency to talk about Aki behind his back.
No, dude.
He's not even here.
I mean,
He's not here. It's
Fuck.
fine.
It's all good.
Oh no, foreshadows.
We're all friends here.
It's foreshadowing.
I'll be right back.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hey, he's
Never
back.
mind, he's back.
Alrighty.
We've decided that
Great
Jax
ghost.
is...
All of
No,
my
he's
things
back.
crashed.
I'm here. I'm gonna wait until I at least get this foolish turn out of the way of mine.
Alright. My recording stuff crashed too, so I don't know if it saved it or not.
I got you.
Cool.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm good.
Hello.
Hello.
Yep.
We're ready. Jump, bastard.
I can hear you.
All right.
Oh,
So
I got the perfect gift for this one.
So I looked up jumping. It is normally it is your strength score if you get a running start, but mine will be 3 times that.
Nice.
So I'll still get a running start for the sake of it, because it makes it easier. But basically, I'm just gonna running leap and then bonus action horn attack this guy, or just leap and hit him
My.
with my horns.
Amazing.
So that's the play.
Please succeed.
No guarantees.
You at least
It's
get
got
to
inspiration, so.
It's pretty good.
Hey.
Oh.
23, yeah, hits him.
So yeah, basically, after saying that, Targus doesn't wait for any response. He just runs, just kind of jumps. Very long jump right at the giant's head, and just leans his horns into him, just yelling the whole way. "Ah!" Smashes into his head with his horns.
And it's thrashing around like from side to side. Lady, the time is upon us. Step through the portal. Step through the portal. And roll initiatives. All of y'all.
Yay.
Right, the giant's turn. The giant tries to grab onto Targus's legs, and rip him off, and try to like throw him into lava. athletics
Uh-oh.
opposed.
That's a bad one.
Remember, you got inspiration.
Such is life.
And
Oh,
his death.
Christ.
Yeah, you have
I'm
you have,
fucked.
you have inspiration.
You
if
got
you want to
Yeah, no, it won't.
Not enough.
It's
The D8 won't be enough.
yeah.
Oh.
All right, so you get thrown off, and you like get tossed. I'm trying to find your token. Where the hell is your token?
I'm on his abs.
Ooh.
He's up
There
his
you go.
butt, dude. You can't grab him.
Yeah, so you get thrown, and you kind of like claw. You're hanging for dear life on the edge of this lava pit over here. Ugh! You feel the heat kind of going up your leg. Now I make short work of any puny friends you brought with you into this place. Jax, is his turn.
Alrighty, seeing as he can't see, he'll move up a bit, 15, and yeah, that gives him view. Actually, he'll move up to here, so he's got. Oh well, no.
Maybe you didn't hear, but before you cut out, Targus wanted us to run by him and attack the woman.
Oh, okay.
It's his dying wish.
Oh yeah, then where was I? I was like right here.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. Targus will, Jax will move up to there. That's a long ways. And also, there's a giant in the way. Well, seeing as he can't really do anything other than this at the moment, he'll blast the giant. Go for 1. 13 hit.
13 hits.
All right, for 9 force, and then the second for 11 force.
Got it. Elwyn.
We're gonna run. Let's see, 30 feet. I don't see her. So
Yeah, she's quite a ways up there.
Mhm.
Like
oh
several
wait,
rounds
I
of
see
running.
acolyte, cult fanatic. I'm guessing she's up there.
Like way,
Maybe.
On
like
the other
way
side
up
of the
here.
rock.
How
Uh,
do you know?
Who knows?
I guess I'll dash.
Yes, we're always kind of yelling. Can you see her? Can anyone see her?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I'll point so everyone knows that she's over. She's over there. It's way too far, dude.
Where?
I know. I realized. I was like, wait, what? I was like, I can see quite a ways, and I don't know where she is.
Targus.
I am not done yet, but you are worthy. And let me see what it is for a standing jump. So I'm just gonna jump at him again. No, I could. There's no Royce. I only leap half the normal distance. So normally it would be 9 because it's half my strength, and I'm definitely able to do that. So I'll just leap from where I'm at using the side of this embankment and go at him again.
Oh!
21.
Ooh.
Got it.
Yeah, it's just gores him, coming across kind of with the horns before he comes back to the ground.
Is the giant looking remotely bothered?
No.
He's annoyed, actually. He has one job. You have one job!
That's it for me.
Heidi.
Oh, Heidi. Well, I can basically come up behind Arden. And, yeah.
Dash.
Oh, yeah, I can dash. Let's see. It's just... There we go. Oh boy. That's it for Heidi.
Arden.
Okay, Arden's gonna move forward. And I don't think you can see her yet. Oh. I think I can see her in the distance over there.
Yep, I see her.
But it's just way too far for a spell, I presume. Hold on, let me just see how far that is. Oh, it's not that far. 75. Oh, it's hard to actually. I think I have to change my zoom to try and get it all on one screen.
215 from Heidi.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's way too far. Okay, I will. In that case, throw a firebolt at the giant.
It's a hit.
Okay, 1 damage. Do you think? Oh, 6. There we go.
1 damage.
6 times as much.
Wow.
Yeah.
On a roll.
Okay, yeah, and he'll be calling out where she is and what he can see as he gets there, describing how there's an island over there. There are cultists all around, and she's on the far side of a portal. It's a long way.
Mm-hmm.
And her back to the top. And Targus, since you are acting the hero, I'd like you to do the lair action for this combat.
Oh no.
Certainly. We've had good luck with these so far.
They just
Oh, good.
The very air seems to tremble as arcane words of power echo from the walls. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Ooh, a small fissures open in the ground, some of them spewing poisonous gas. Roll for luck. The unlucky person has a crevice open under them. 15 foot around them is affected, and they take damage. You're not counted because you're on top of the giant, but everybody on the ground has to make a luck roll. So
D20?
just roll a d20, and the worst one is the unluckiest.
Oh no!
Oh,
Jaxus. Let's see what
could
Jaxus
it
does.
be?
Jaxus? I swear to God. I said a fucking God.
He's not in chat.
Oh no!
Oh, awesome.
Oh no!
Someone roll for him.
Yeah, I
The
think
GM
both
should.
roll for it.
Yeah,
I
GM.
think we just give him a minute here.
No!
This is his end.
Heidi wants to know if she's about to get.
Oh, you're nowhere near me. I can't even like.
Save
No.
me!
It's not gonna be L1. What's
Can I
the
use
sign?
inspiration?
It can't be either one of them.
Can I use
So-
inspiration to Or can I
Just
use
do it right
cutting
back.
Can I use cutting words to make Jaxus's
No.
worse?
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you, lizard
If
boy.
he-
I never liked you.
If he fucks up, I'm gonna use
Let's-
it.
He's not even in Discord, is he?
No.
Alright, no.
No.
Oh, Aki.
Oh shit.
Just give him in a minute.
Man, I don't want to die.
Oh, dear God, that's stupid.
That's not that much damage. 3d6 plus 2.
Why would kill all of us?
I'm
For
at
half
20.
with the- For half with the con.
It would kill Arden.
Well, I
Kill
mean,
every-
it would if it max rolled, then I'd still be
If it
okay.
rolled, I'm fine. If it rolls average, I'm not fine.
Yeah, if it rolls max, then I'm at 0. But I mean, I feel like I'm the best one for it to fuck up at this point.
It probably.
I could reach that.
I mean, those are all pretty good rolls. It's probably going to be Jaxus.
It's not gonna be Jaxus with that.
No, not
It's
anymore.
gonna be me. It's gonna be
Yeah.
me. Good. So long. Farewell.
It might,
Oh,
it
she
might have
just
been
said
Jaxus,
goodbye.
but now that you've spoken it into existence,
It
won't
is
be.
spoken.
Both of you will
Huh,
be
I
affected.
rolled a 21 on a d20.
Both of you will be affected either way.
Yeah. Oh shit.
What?
Either
No.
way.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
And Arden's out of range, and Elwin's out of range.
Yeah. So I mean,
Oh no!
Shouldn't you just roll
Aki
for
lost
them anyway?
power. Oh shit.
Because I mean, they're
Oh,
both
no.
fucked.
Like, it doesn't matter where the hole will be, I guess.
He's just
Oh.
afraid. He didn't lose power. He's pulling a TD.
There's virgin oil all over.
Hey, my power loss is like perfect.
Aki's back on chat.
He's on his phone probably.
Yeah.
I think I lost power literally in the last couple words of the session.
Oh no! Can you roll?
I'll be right back.
You roll a d20.
Wanderer.
He doesn't need to know why.
Just, yeah.
What with the laptop? What's he want to do? Link his laptop to his phone?
Maybe.
Said his power's completely out.
Shit. Oh, this is gonna be a
No,
third
he
episode.
probably has a computer and a laptop, so he's gonna see if his laptop's charged.
Yeah!
9.
Ouch.
That still means me though. Fuck. Fuck. So 3d6 damage. +2.
Yeah, I was just seeing if he was going to.
See if he joins.
Probably.
You get a con save, so there's that.
Yeah.
No, let's try it.
Hmm.
I can shoot at her with super disadvantage. Crossbow has 400 range.
Oh wow.
Well, you take half. 3d6 plus 2.
Alright.
Rounded down.
Alright, 6.
That's not bad.
14, good to go.
I'll roll Jax's save.
And then it's his fucking turn. Perfect time.
No, it's Stone Giant's turn.
So
Oh, I guess so.
I'm just going to roll a save here for him.
Mhm.
Do it.
Oh!
How much damage does he take?
Is he proficient with con? Damn.
Five.
4. Round
5.
down. Is it round down or round up?
Rounds. I'm sure it rounds up for damage to players.
It always rounds up.
That's not bad. At all. I would just probably get out of that cloud. Why are you acting? How bad is it looking?
How bass? It's we
How
dropped
bad
the bass.
is it looking?
Yeah. Very.
He just doesn't want to die. I will still kill your character even if you are not connected.
Oh no. I'm gonna run away because fuck this.
You guys are both proficient with con?
I might be.
My trust in humans is small since TD.
Mhm.
But Aki
Fitness.
wouldn't do this. He has no problem. He
Charisma
would not.
index. I just have a good con.
Gotta work
Why
on
the
that
fuck
fitness.
do I have a +3?
Yeah, exactly. And so did
Yeah.
Aki. Aki has...
That's weird. It shouldn't be that.
Yeah.
Wait, let me
Roll-
roll from my
roll up.
sheet. I just want to see.
Remember I said like this session would be like 45 minutes, an hour?
Yeah, you're always lined up.
JK.
Okay. I'm just gonna use my inspiration because I want to make this save.
Yeah.
What save?
No, because
So it added an extra
saving throw was
+3.
wrong. It
Yeah.
added their proficiency and all that shit for no reason.
I mean, it's
Same
still
thing
would
with
have been a
Jackson's.
13.
Would have been
So you still would
13.
have passed.
Yeah.
No, I needed a 14.
Well, no,
so-
I mean with your inspiration, it would have
Yeah,
passed
yeah,
regardless.
Mhm.
And Jaxus is fine no matter what. He rolled an 18.
Yeah.
But we can't use those macros. They're all fucked up.
Yeah.
This is
Damn.
GM's math.
No. Extra 3. Yeah.
I made those before I even knew how to make macros.
Oh.
Did you know, even through Tor and everything, I just coded them all by hand? I didn't know you could just
You just drew them all in.
the shift, whatever it is to show the
Oh no.
thing from the sheet.
The up?
Yeah, I didn't know that. But I don't even think that would help me with the stuff I did for like Tor.
Oh
and,
no. His laptop's dead.
Huh. He's a. No, he does acid damage. He doesn't have resistance to poison.
Oh, fucking rip.
Well, we press on, I think.
Jaxus is gonna
Unfortunate as it is.
run away.
He's stuck choking in the cloud.
Yeah.
Let me see. Does he even have any spells left?
Aki! Connecting using your phone?
Yes, I'm on my phone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
You want
Yes.
to just tell me
Okay,
what to
good.
do? I'll describe it.
All right. This fucking shit. I swear. Yeah, just have him go towards the bad things, but not super close to the bad things.
Oh, you fell in the
Melee's not a
hole.
problem.
Yeah, you're in a
What?
gaseous hole.
So there was
I'm in a hole.
At the top of the round, there was a lair action, and as the ritual is completed, there is a great outpouring of power and trembling, and cracks opened up beneath you guys' feet, and you were the unlucky one, and opened up underneath your feet, and a gaseous cloud emerged from this crevasse, and it got people with this damage within a 15-foot radius, 3d6 plus 2, basically. Both of you actually passed your con save, so you only took half. So you ended up only taking, what do we say? For Jaxus, only took 5 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not too bad.
Is he in it or is he near it?
He's in it right now.
Yeah, so he wants to get out of that.
Yep. That's, we'll go with the stone giant for now. Are you recording again there?
Yep, I'm still recording.
Okay. And yep. So it's stone giant's turn. He still has this minotaur on top of him. So he's like, "My devotion to the Lady of the East runs deep. I may perish here today, but I will take you with me." And he walks over to this area of magma and just reaches his giant stone's hands on the wall and just tears it down. And the magma starts to flow over the edge and starts to run down towards you guys. And the stone giant himself is just immolated, just starts to melt and starts to like sing into the magma. The Targus has to climb to ever higher heights on the giant's head as this thing sinks into the lava.
Targus!
Has that completely cut off our path, or?
Hang on.
Let's see.
There you go.
Oh, it looks like it to me.
Oh.
Yep, it has. But you can kind of climb around it or jump over it and stuff.
If you want.
And you get credit for the stone giant.
Yay.
It's Jax's turn. I'm guessing you want to move out of the cloud.
Yeah. So first he'll move out of the cloud. Yeah. Does it look like the lava's going to keep filling the area towards us?
Not right, because you guys are kind of above it a little bit, so it does not fill it right towards you. It will not probably go towards you guys.
Okay, so he'll move a bit closer then out of it towards the enemies. Does that put her within range of his blast? 120 feet?
No.
No, she's like over 200 feet away.
Yeah, you're trying to move. You're gonna move 30 then.
Yeah, definitely. Are there more enemies nearby?
Yeah, you could hit some cultist, an acolyte, or a cult fanatic.
Does it look like they're supporting the ritual in any way?
Yeah, the ritual is complete.
Oh,
I...
then I'd say we go. If we can't interrupt the ritual, then we'll just die for nothing.
Yeah, I guess he'll try and get closer. Yeah, he wants to try and stop her from getting in, but I don't think there's any way we can do that. Is there?
No.
I don't think so.
That's hard to say.
Heidi interjects. We should retreat.
We failed. We failed everyone.
Yeah, Jax just gives a bit of a nod, seeing as the portal is open. Trying to think if I have any kind of spell for it, but I don't think I do. We have the dagger with us, right? Was that related to this ritual or something else?
I think it's a different one. It's
hard
on
to
top
say.
of a mountain. That's what we heard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I know we needed to bring the dagger. I'm not sure.
We were advised, but
Yeah, I guess that's pretty much him. Because he used his movement to get out of the gas cloud. I guess he'll toss a couple of blasts out towards the nearest enemies. Might as well. What's the range on suggestion? Is it 60 foot?
oh, good question.
They probably need to be able to hear you.
He can speak into their minds.
It's 30 feet.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
30
no.
feet, yep.
Yeah, he'll just blast a couple of the baddies then in the meanwhile.
All right. So he's gonna shoot one of the occultists. $11, which hits, kills him. And he blasts at the acolyte as well. And 8 kills him.
Very nice. Still getting killed.
And Elwyn, you're up.
Dargus, jump back to us! And they'll take a shot at the woman with disadvantage. 400 feet range, baby.
Double crit.
Which one? Which woman?
Man,
Anyone?
one.
A1? Do it.
Oh.
That would miss. But then
I
also
guess I'll move away from the lava.
she also has something up. Spells up.
It's a clang against her little force field.
Oh,
Oh
Yes,
my
clang.
goodness.
Just for RP reasons, just clangs against it.
I'll move away from the lava.
if I can see that, I'll be calling out to everyone. She's warded. She's warded by magic. There's nothing we can do here.
We just need to go.
Targus, you're up.
Oh man.
I was wondering if it's a bit of a long shot, but I was wondering if you held your action, if I could try and ray of frost just across the top of the lava, just to see if it would cool momentarily enough that you wouldn't take too much damage.
Still has jumped,
I
dude.
could just jump. Yeah, I have jumped for 3 more rounds.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I gotta. Targus looks at Orestes there and say, "Oh, it can't be. Nothing can be done. It's lost." And he remembers that he said he would. He told the giants he would do it or he would perish. And he looks to the others and, "You folk of the hamlet, it has been an honor. When a man says something, or Minotaur, he must do it. And I will run 10 feet across the giant's massive melting shoulders and jump across to this platform."
Wow.
What does it look like as you jump all the way to here?
Gets a running start. The fire's melting the giant, and I just get to the very tip of his shoulder as it's about to be pulled under and jump through the air, swinging my arms for momentum, and then land on my hooves as I crash along the embankment.
And I think you can see something that you can describe as you land there. And as you land on the embankment, like the ground is trembling beneath you as you hear giant footsteps.
Yeah, Targus looks up, sees two of these hill giants, and he smiles. At least the death will be worthy. Pounds his chest.
Heidi and Ezra.
Heidi, seeing Targus.
Can you see their names or not?
Is that legit? I recognize them, or?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
No, I did. It didn't register right away.
Is it the Cave Boys?
It's definitely the Cave Boys.
Yeah, he looks and I thought you were staying at the bottom of the mountain.
We have been at the bottom of the mountain for too long. Old Bill has grown old, and my sons yearn for adventure. It is time this mountain is made whole again.
Then we march forth together.
There's a look on his face, and you again can tell that the eyes of William are not the typical eyes of the dullard hill trolls that you've come across in this region. And he laughs.
Very well, Minotaur. To battle beneath the mountain. Hurrah!
And they shall enter the initiative. Jaxus went. Elwyn went.
I haven't gone yet.
Alright, we're on Heidi's turn.
Yay.
There you go.
Heidi, well, not knowing that they're there, kind of thinking this is all for naught, so nod to Targus as he leaps off and goes deeper. And she's going to start the retreat, heading back. And getting out of that gaseous cloud, coughing as she moves away. Come on, the rest of you. You gotta get back to Hamlet.
I'm giving you sight on Ghost's character, by
Thank
the way.
you. Yeah, because I can't see shit.
Yeah, for recording. There you go.
Perfect, thank you. And that's Heidi.
Tom's turn. He runs forward. Arden.
Like Heidi, Arden can't see anything of this, so he just turns and starts kind of running after Heidi. And as he goes, he's saying a prayer for Targus.
You're not going to try your frost trick?
I thought that was his only chance of not dying. So
Yeah, he thought he was going to do it to help me get away, but I said YOLO and dove.
Got it.
yeah. So yeah, Arden doesn't know about the giants, so he thinks this is all just lost, and it's a case of stay here and die for nothing, or go and at least try and salvage something, try and defend the village. So he's following Heidi. He looks absolutely distraught, though. They thought they failed.
Old Bill's up.
He may as well dash, actually.
You can't stop me, Minotaur.
And he moves further in. and he's not in the range of any of the bad guys yet. We're going to add them at the top of the initiative, which is now. So you see Targus. I'm going to move you guys up. Actually, let me just give you guys all sight on Targus in case you want to be creative and enter the fray at some point. I'll say all players. There we go. Should be able to all see him. She looks up at Targus and Bill, Tom, and Bert as they march in. Says, "You are too late. Your ancient magics have grown weak, and now I will claim your power for my own." And she steps into the portal along with her magic bubble and disappears from view. At that point, the portal winks out of existence. And there's a slight smile on William and Tom's face. "Run away, little child. I'll have my way with your followers, but you will never escape us." And it's Jaxus' turn.
All right. Yeah. I guess. Are there more of them in range?
You're not. Yep. You could probably get to. You could get to the edge of the lava and shoot the cult fanatic if you would like with Eldritch blasts.
Yeah. Might as well do that.
So you inch towards the edge of the lava, and you can see across the magma at this point. You can actually see the giants coming in, and you can see Targus land on the other side of the lava. And you launch 2 Eldritch blasts at the cult fanatic. Oh. 24 hits. That's 10. And let's see what you got now. 17 hits. That's 16. And his robes kind of catch aflame in this magic energy. And you can hear him screaming, "Ah! The lady has left! The lady has left us!" And Elwyn.
Let's get out of here. Well, I'm not going to charge at lava.
You guys could climb around it or get over it.
No.
60 feet.
I didn't say that, I think, right?
Yeah, you
Lava
did
is
save.
very hot.
Yeah, you fall, you die, no save. No thanks.
Probably die of suffocation for that.
And Bert enters. And Targus, you're up.
Oh, I think we'll just get as much out of this jump as we can. So 10-foot running start, and I can get to there roughly
50 feet.
54
Yep.
on the
okay.
jump. So
That's good.
So I'll get to here. Jump all over there, and that's it for this one. I can't do anything else.
Heidi.
Heidi's gonna continue the retreat?
If you're just going to retreat, I guess I'll just take you guys out.
Yeah. No, no bother in continuing.
All right. Tom will get a bit closer. And Arden will continue to retreat. I guess I'll have to remove you guys as well.
Yep.
All right. Sorry. And Bill to move. And I'm Jaxus. You can reach the cult fanatic again if you choose to.
Yeah, you said there was lava there. How much? Is it
A
like
lot.
something he could get over relatively easy, or
No.
Yep. Yep, with some athletics checks, yes.
You might fall in, dude.
There's about 40 feet of lava, 40 by 40.
and he has to cross 40 foot of it? Or?
Yeah, but there's like rocks and stuff all around it. These walls are easily climbable.
This is lava.
Oh yeah, if it seems like it's easy enough for him to get across, he'd go for it.
Alright.
Try and get closer in.
Athletics at 12.
All right.
Oh, this is it.
So are we talking about stupid
I'll use my
moves?
inspiration as well if need be.
Yeah.
Just don't roll a 1.
Oh wait, we have to roll for him. Roll for him.
Here we go.
It's gonna be a 1.
GM dice.
GM dice are cursed.
12.
It's good.
You make it. You're perched on the side of it as the heat licks up at your boots. You nearly fall. You kind of slide down towards it and grab your claws digging into the stone at the last second.
Very nice.
Next term, you could get a cost.
Sweet.
Removing L1. And we're at the top, so I'm gonna enter the bad guys into the turn order. You're up again, Jax. Actually, I'm gonna skip you. You just went. Cult Fanatic. He's going to blast Bill. Sacred Flame takes 7. The mage is going to drop a fireball
Oh my
in the middle of the giants to try to hurt them.
I'm glad that oh, I think that's gonna hit Targus too.
Probably.
Definitely. I'm glad we ran away. Uh-oh.
150 feet. Where's it at, centered? Because he's
It's gonna
about to fuck some people up.
centered on
Uh-oh.
everything. It's going to be.
It's gonna hit Jax's.
No, it's 150
Oh.
feet range, not radius.
Yeah, I was gonna
No,
say.
not
I was like,
He's
that's,
fucking covered the whole room.
That's
The radius.
it's not radius.
The radius. I'll tell you what the radius is.
It's
Fucking spirit
actually
bomb the whole
meet,
room.
isn't it 30?
I think it's 30.
Yeah,
It's actually
It's
meteor.
gorgeous boy.
it is.
You can center it away from his boy, like we do.
20 foot.
20 feet.
feet. Oh.
20 foot. Yep.
Right
Ah,
on.
just hits Targus, not the
That's
cultists.
I'm gonna get old Harrow out.
Hera's in the middle of the flames.
And
All
let me
right.
figure out. So it's 20 foot radius. Oh, it's not as big as you think. Let's see, where can I put this thing?
Keeps getting it smaller in 5th edition. It used to be 30.
Ah,
I can't hit.
Can't hit every giant, but you can hit.
I can hit. I
3.
can hit Bill, Tom, and Targus.
Correct.
So, Dex save 14.
YOLO. I will use my inspiration.
Come on!
get at least 4. Yay!
Yes!
Yay!
How many do you have?
I have 2 hit points.
Nice.
Oh,
And they both take 18.
No guts, no glory. Take notes.
Priest. The priest is going to. He's going to. Cast Spirit Guardians on himself. 15-foot radius. So as you come close to him, he will get will start taking damage, and it's Bert's turn. Bert will move, and he will dash into the room. And Targus, you're up.
I think just a nice charge and shove on this guy. So I'll hit him. I'll try to hit him with my horns, and then I'll do the old hammering horns bonus action to push him a bit. So 8 damage. Hit him with the, pierce him with the horns, and then I can shove him. I'm trying to see how far that shove. I think it's only 5 feet. Let me see. Where's shove? Sorry, I'm looking for it. There we go. 5 feet away. So I could.
You could almost meet the lava, but not quite.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him going that way anyway. But yeah, it's an opposed, so it's strength versus their athletics, or strength versus. Is it my athletics versus their athletics or acrobatics? They get to choose.
8.
So I'll push him here and take up his space. I'm trying to hit him and push him towards the edge.
Yep. Cultist swings at you. 5. Oh! Duck. Tom is able to almost get to the priest. He can't. He enters the circle of this priest and starts these things that look like hungry spirits start swirling around Tom. And he's like,
You will never defeat the Elder Magics.
and he does take some damage. What does he take? Spirit Guardians. 19. He takes 19 as he enters that circle. That's a dash. William dashes towards the cult fanatic. That doesn't do anything else. Jaxus, you can move clear of the lava now and move closer to the bad guys.
Yep, he'll clear the lava, and is he then within range of, how close is the group of enemies?
You could move in range of both the mage and cult fanatic and the priest.
Are they all pretty close together?
They are not super close. I'll tell you, kind of broadly speaking, they're each about 35 feet apart. 35 to 45 feet apart.
In a triangle.
And which one was the giant attacking the priest?
There's a giant that's about ready to attack the priest, and there's a giant about ready to attack one of the cult fanatics.
I suppose I'll go for the priest then. With blast. Actually, how close is she to me?
The mage is, I think, still within range. That thing is 120 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm thinking of maybe using Hex, though. Is there one within 60 foot? Or actually, that
No,
might be 90
there's
foot.
nothing within 90. There's one
Okay, yeah,
almost
then
within 90.
He'll blast for now, then, towards the priest.
Priest is 120 feet exactly.
Perfect.
Playing by phone.
Really phoning it
I
well,
don't have much choice.
12 hits. Ooh, 12 damage. Damn. And the second one. "24 hits. 10 damage. He goes down, actually.
Sweet.
So you see him crumple as Tom charges him. Cult Fanatic's turn. He tries to grab onto William, and you see this black tendrils start to spread all over William, and there's boils and bubbles that pop up on his flesh. Ugh, 24 necrotic damage. That's harsh.
You will not stop me.
Mage's turn. Mage throws a fire bolt at Bill. 10? That hits. 3 fire. Bert. Bert reaches one of the cult fanatics and swings his club twice, hits, and kills him. And Targus, you're up again.
We're going for the hit and the shove, and we'll see if one of these kills him.
That's a hit. 6. Oh, he had 5 left.
Yeah, I'll shove him anyway, but Targus lifts him and throws him into the lava, and then with my movement, this is the last turn for jump, so
Oh!
might as well. And land next to this guy.
This is this jump.
Jump's pretty good.
It's very good.
Mm-hmm.
This mage is facing 3 hill giants and a raging minotaur at this point. You can end the combat music.
And a dragon.
Give me a sec.
Give me a more peaceful, nice music.
Mhm.
DJ.
There you go.
All right, the scene switches to you guys as you guys are running through the halls as this is going on. XP will be awarded for excellent roleplay as you maybe see them. There is a way around, but it would probably take at least 5 minutes of game time to sprint around and back up to the river, and then in the other entrance that the giants entered. I'm gonna move you. Is that, guys, what you want to do to try to get back around to him, or are you just fleeing?
We were fleeing.
Fleeing. Both fleeing.
outright? Okay.
Yeah,
just give
when
you-
when Targus doesn't follow, we'll just assume he's dead.
That means me
And
and Targus get
Jax's.
more XP, right?
No.
Everybody
We get the
will
kills.
share it. Everybody will share it. But this is a good character building moment, so I'll give you guys a chance to roleplay what this looks like for you guys.
Heidi sprints, runs out, helping Arden along as they kind of run out back to the mouth of the cave.
Yeah, I'll move you guys to the bridge or whatever.
Yeah, and she kind of sits back, breathing heavily, leaning on the cave entrance at the mouth, looking from left to right and looking between Elwyn and Arden. Jax, is he following us?
I don't hear anything.
Oh, shit. Is it just us three
Arden's-
then? Go ahead.
Arden sort of looks back into the cave, and when he doesn't see Jaxus, he just puts his head into his hands. And it looks like he's trying to pray, but his hands are shaking. And then he just kind of breaks off and just, shit. We failed them all. We didn't stop her, and now Targus and Jaxis are dead. Failed.
I can't get down on this failure. I'll honor their deaths. I get back, but if we just keep getting down on ourselves and we don't pick ourselves back up and keep fighting, then all hope will truly be lost. This is not a success. Not all of our battles are going to be a success. We've had a good run so far, but there's going to be a time when we lost, and unfortunately we lost big this time.
I'm not so sure we should be having this conversation here. Wasn't that troll lurking about?
The rock could come back too.
Maybe we should, I don't know, run across the bridge and toss some sticks, see if it comes out or something.
We're not trying to start a fight, are we?
Nay, I just want to get by it. I'm too injured for... I can't stand another fight.
Here, I'll go ahead. And if he attacks me, just run.
Are you sure?
I'm not running again. If he attacks you, I'll fight at your side and die if need be.
Don't do that. Look at yourself. You're falling apart.
Arden, we need you for further battles. I understand being, I don't know, chivalrous or foolhardy or anything like that, and wanting to stand by him, but we gotta live another day. There's others who are counting on us. There's further fights we gotta engage in. If we keep fighting at our weakest, we're gonna keep failing. I know.
You're right. People depend on us. You cannot let desire not to show cowardice turn to hubris. You're right. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Lead on, Elwyn.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I'll pull out my shield and walk across the bridge.
Heidi looks on, seeing if Elwyn makes it across safely.
As you walk across the bridge, instead of a sense of fear and dread, suddenly your heart is lifted. For in the north, deeper into the cave, events have transpired. You see a brilliant golden light shine from the mountains straight up into the sky. But 10 minutes prior to that, we go back to Targus and the giants. Targus, you have landed right in front of this last mage. The mage looks at you. No, I surrender! I surrender!
Yeah, Targus. And then it lifts him up by his shirt collars and looks him over. And, you surrender.
I do. Please, let me live. Let me live, and I will tell you what I know.
Then tell me what you know, and you have my word that you will live.
Oh? And a sickly sweet smile crawls across her face. What is this dame's name? Targus Gorgas.
Umbra.
Umbra says,
The Lady of the East has solved the problems of the magics of this realm. She now has ascended to Mount Drachus, where she will bring this entire realm to Chateau. It is too late for all of you. If you had any wits, you would fly south to Southlandia, start to land there on the islands, and give up the Whisperwood, give up this continent for it now belongs to the great Dragon Lord of the East.
Jaxus would be approaching. Would he hear this?
Yes, Jackson he would enter in late just because he has to like circumambulate like all this lava that's going on. You can't see it. But yeah, he would eventually enter the scene.
And I believe he was the one carrying the dagger.
Mm-hmm.
He'd taken it before, so.
And Targus looks at her and so then what will you do now that she has accomplished this task, assuming that I honor my end of the bargain?
I will serve you, Minotaur. I will serve you unto the very end.
Jaxus, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, Jaxus kind of comes around the corner. Oh, a pledge of service. How convenient. In any other situation, he might be worth persuading. Well, cultists aren't usually the most useful. As he kind of looks this chick over. I say dump her to the lava. But first off, what is it your master plans to do up the top of the mountain?
As she gets ready to speak, Bill comes forth. You hear giant footsteps behind you, Jaxus. Blood's dripping down his chest.
Her master will do nothing, for she is drowning in a lake far to the north.
And suddenly the giants all kind of start to laugh.
Jaxus cracks a grin. Did you set a trap for her?
And suddenly you see that their bodies start to transform and they morph into like these giant beasts. And they are 3 gold dragons. One of them is like absolutely giant.
Yeah, Jaxus actually kind of stands in utter awe as he sees this, and he is kind of taken aback, and he actually kind of bends a bit of a knee, actually. Great kin, 'tis. He kind of stands again, doing that hearty bow. My. I thought you might be something other than a giant, but this is unexpected.
Quite unexpected. But you have much to learn.
And one of the dragons, the giant one, just kind of nonchalantly flicks its claws towards the portal, and it flickers back into life. You can tell, like, the dragons have, a lot of their scales have kind of worn off. They've been weakened in some way, and they've been waiting for this magic to be reopened into this portal.
What will you do? You said she's drowning somewhere.
The hubris of these fools from the east never ceases to amaze me.
I have not lived all these thousands of years to be fooled by the likes of them. While their lord is certainly no small feat to defeat, his minions are often, shall we say, hampered by their own ambition.
My. Well then. What should we do? If she's defeated, then I suppose our task here is done.
The ancient gold dragon kind of sniffs around and...
I smell something that I have not smelled for a long time. Ah, yes. It is all coming together now. For my memory, as well as yours, has been restored. You, and he kind of looks to Targus and Jaxus. You have something that belonged to me a very long time ago. And he points his claw at Jaxus, and that dagger starts to vibrate.
Yeah, Jaxus pulls it from his hip. This.
Yes,
Lost, you mentioned it was needed for a ritual at the top of the mountain. It's yours.
indeed. And now you should be its bearer. You and your
Sure.
brave companion come forth. We shall enter the realm of Mount Drachus.
Yeah, and Targus will nod and quickly tie up this being. I will accept your offer of servitude so that I may keep you close and kill you if you have the same honor that you showed to your former patron. Is that clear?
Yes, yes, I will silence my tongue. You will never hear it wag. I will not speak without your permission, Minotaur.
Wise. This rope will help keep you here until I have returned. And he ties her off and stands before the dragons.
Jaxus, oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, yeah, Jaxus, kind of gives a nod and another bow. My thanks, great king. I'll bear it with pride. Sheaths the dagger again.
So eventually they all kind of walk into the portal. The young ones first. And they just disappear. And that's around the time where the others kind of see from the bridge this great golden light streak into the sky. And the large one kind of mentions for Jaxus and Targus to go first.
Jaxus gives a nod and walks straight in.
Yeah, Targus doesn't hesitate.
Change its name here.
I might be able to finish on the computer yet. Power suddenly back on.
Convenient.
You know,
As
Here's the dragons.
as you enter the portal, you suddenly find yourself up atop, like up here, of a golden waterfall that's illuminated with light that shines from the west. You can see down in the ravine, there's this giant dragon with his arms outstretched. And before you, Targus, there is a stone that looks like it has a altar upon it. On this altar, there are two dragons, one gold and one green. And there is what looks to be a wand or a scepter. And next to it, there is a area where something is obviously is missing.
And Targus looks to Jaxus and figures Jaxus is smart enough to know that the dagger needs to go there.
yeah, Jaxus gives a nod. Well then. A battle between two ancient dragons. Of it. Things are starting to become clearer, aren't they? He kind of steps forward and he looks up. Which was this great dragon's name again?
Arlux the Immaculate.
Arlux. Ooh. Yeah, Jax just looks up to him and kind of gives a nod and places the dagger into a slot. I assume that it fits into.
Mm-hmm. And as that happened, we're going to switch scenes very briefly and go back to that bridge. And as you cross the bridge, you see that light streak into the sky. And there's a silver light that spreads from the top of the mountain, kind of shimmering down, almost like an avalanche of this energy, and it washes over you. And suddenly, it is like you have woken up from a dream. Your memory has been restored of the empire, of everything that has happened before, all the history you've learned, your childhood. You suddenly know where you are at in the world, and it's like you've been in a stupor for like 5 years, and you've suddenly woken up for it, and you know that you are a player in this majestic story.
Heidi shudders and she gets hit by this wave. All memories of childhood, traveling here, overseas, and finally arriving here. Everything she's done in the past and how they arrived here now just hits her. She looks around, wide-eyed. By the gods. And she looks to the other two. You're remembering all this.
Go ahead.
No, you got it. You got it.
So as the wave kind of washes over him, Arden's quite weak anyway, and he's, feeling pretty emotional. So he actually just kind of stumbles and kind of falls onto his knees, and he just has his head down for a moment. And says, "I remember everything. So many good things and so many painful ones. This is a lot."
Go ahead.
But a great day, nonetheless.
There's so much to sift through. So much that we've missed. And do you think that... And she looks back to the mouth of the cave. You think they did it? How did they get to the mountaintop?
I have no idea.
Well, he was jumping pretty high.
He was, Selwyn. You're right
That's-
there, Arden.
That's a good segue as we go back to the lair of Mount Drachus. And the same thing happens to both Targus and Jaxus as their memories are restored. All the events leading up to and after the fall of the Empire. We won't have time to explain it now. There's going to be a lot of world building to do. A lot of stuff going on in the RP channel.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
let you guys-
Targus.
Yeah,
oh,
give your final reactions, and then we'll close the session.
Yeah, Targus, as he feels all the memories rush back in, he kind of grabs the sides of his head and hunches over for a moment, eyes getting wide, and then everything that was lost. It is as though I have woken from a year, no, more, many years long slumber.
Jaxus kind of looks out, blank-faced for a moment, and then it kind of turns into a bit of a scowl. My, well, a lot of memories coming rushing back, hasn't it? Not exactly pleasant, but memories nonetheless. And kind of softens his face again and looks back up to the dragon. Thank you for everything so far.
The dragon nods its head and then just lets out a roar into the sky. And you guys, everybody through the Whisperwood, through the entire realm, can hear this roar. And the last bit of comic relief in Zabilzabar, everybody looks at their hands, and they are no longer orcs. You're all just very, very ugly humans.
Oh my.
And we will end it there.
Yay. Fucking up.
The spell has been broken.
Yay!
Oh,
Fucking hell.
great
My
ending.
computer's still loading back up.
That's great.
It was just too awesome for your PC.